You know what it is. You know what it be. You know who we are. It's SWC. Da 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 da.
The Pacers are winners. But Dion didn't like the movie they call Sinners. Dion said it was stupid. I said it was good. I said, Dion, you need to get your thinking out of the hood. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't say it wasn't. That was a good ass rap. Although it was one bar, it was still a bar. Bars. Tell me that wasn't the truth.
Welcome to another.
Because the Pacers are winners, and Dion didn't like the movie they called Sinners. Called it stupid, and dumb. I said, Dion, let's get this episode over so I can go get me some. That was stupid. But we're having fun now.
Welcome to another episode of Sorry.
That was a weird opening, wasn't it? Oh my God.
I'm Dion Curry.
And I'm B to the motherfucking T, and back behind the ones and twos ain't doing a goddamn thing is Maliki Leak. And the leak stands for late as fuck. I've been at 9:20. 9:15. I've been at 25 minutes.
Couldn't find my slides.
Gucci. I can't find my tight ass sweats.
So hold on, I gotta undo my hair.
Hey man, that dude from the Rockets that hits Van Fleet, he looks like you, Malik, if you were athletic. Look at him. No. Actually, he doesn't.
He don't look damn thing like Malik.
Hey, he just got the same pancake batter skin. That's what Sosa called it.
Pancake batter.
That's what Sosa called it. Sosa said his skin like pancake batter.
How dark are your pancake?
No, Malik is like pancake batter.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he ruined pancakes for me, but still, he look like pancake batter. I mean, that's what his complexion is. Pancake batter. Like, if Malik held us up, what did it look like? He was a tall, kind of chubby dude, and his skin looked like pancake batter.
Malik's skin looks like Homer Simpson's goatee area if you got a good TV.
And he got tight-ass sweats. And he wears flip-flops that
If you
Gucci.
have a high-quality television that has the right color brown, that's what Malik's.
Man, they would find you so quick, Malik. We got him. I mean, as I'm describing him, we got him. Where was he? He was at a Speedway buying some lottery tickets and diet pills.
Diet pills.
That was mean. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, Malik. That was fucked up.
You just want them diet pills for yourself.
I do, man.
But your limit is up, so you had to blame Malik. That's why you sent them in there. Hey, Malik, go get these pills. He say they for you.
Come on, please, Malik.
They cut me off.
If they cut you off at Speedway, you got a problem. If Speedway goes, hey, man, hey, brother, hey, trust me. Hey, look, brother, I've been there, okay? I can't say it is. But
do you know where you are in life right now?
I'm going to pray for you, brother. Man, fuck
You're
that.
one step out the door from being a lot lizard, all right?
A lot lizard. A dude lot lizard. That's the worst. You're a bear.
Last thing you want to do is be sucking dick for codeine, let me tell you.
You follow truckers into the woods and shit. Hey, what you bears doing here?
Ain't no bears out here.
A lot of black bears. Hey, what you hauling, bro? Oh, man, you too?
I didn't know there were snakes in the woods.
Oh, man.
They've been biting me.
Hey, did you see that? It was on Instagram. They showed one of the Pentecostal preachers. He had a rattlesnake. He was holding it. The snake bit him in the ear, and he was like, I tell you something, the Lord knows. And he said, going.
And then his heart stopped.
And then he put the mic coming down. He started throwing up, and dudes overall, we got you. Didn't make it.
Yeah, that's what happens when venomous things bite you.
No, but they said he'd been bit like 7 times before. And the snake was like, you know what? And the whole time I was going,
what do you mean bit?
No, he's been bit.
Envenomated or bit?
Bit. He's been bit. He's been bit before.
That doesn't mean he's been envenomated.
Well, but I didn't realize this. Snakes give a false bite sometimes.
Yeah, they can bite you with venom or without.
I mean, like a venomous thing can give you a false bite. Like
they can bite you with venom.
Yeah.
The fangs are always optional.
You know what? That to me.
Most snakes, not all snakes.
Yeah, but they say snakes have the smallest brain of any. Like when they say you have a snake brain, it means you're stupid. Because snakes are basically stupid. Like you can nurse say, buddy, and he'll be, I'm a snake, you know. But the whole time when they were taking that preacher out, I was like, where's the fucking snakes?
He had a snake brain.
Fuck the dude. Where's the snakes at? I mean, like, are they just sitting there?
Collected off. What you mean?
Are they just sitting on the pew like, hey, Can I leave? I mean, y'all,
He
hey.
said, now where's that body of Christ?
Hey,
I want to watch this down.
Hey, the snakes one at the front door, like, hey, listen, whatever y'all do, watch out for them rocks. That's where I might be. And he just goes out the door. Snake recognize
What
snake.
are you doing?
You know, snakes
This
always.
is Slytherin?
Yeah, so he goes, hey, watch out where you walk. And he goes out the door, they go, got you, snake. And he's like, nah. And she goes out the door.
I'm so glad I'm not a woman you find attractive.
You think I do that when I'm with a woman?
I think you look that way all the time.
No, here's where I look when I'm with a woman. I'm about to get something. So, and that's it. You know what? Usually, I mean, now it's like it's familiarity now. It's
I know you. You've been here times before. I told you get out my goddamn yard.
Are you the one that's been by my window? Yep, I'm the one that's been by your window putting butter on the side of the house. So come on.
I thought I smelled beef tallow out there.
Beef tallow, the name of this episode. Beef tallow and honey. No, but yeah, I mean,
And honey.
yeah. Here it is. When you get older, I mean, don't get me wrong, you still want something, but you don't want to go through the whole thing of, oh, fuck.
So, man, I ain't climbing through the rose bushes just to see them, smell them flowers.
Here it is, like this.
I go to the store and buy me a rose.
A kiss from a rose.
Baby!
You know what? Seal said this about songs. He goes, reason he didn't put the lyrics in well, this is back on the ASC. Reason he didn't put the lyrics, the linear notes is that because he wanted people to interpret the songs how they interpreted it. You know what I mean? Like, if you hear the song, and it makes sense because one girl goes, I think that song's about cocaine. Because he goes, well, the way the lyrics are, she goes, I think he's talking about cocaine. And first I was like, oh, bitch. And now I go, well, that's your interpretation. If you're an addict, I guess, it's your interpretation. I mean, I didn't say it like that, so that'd have been mean, but still. I mean,
the truth is always viewed from the angle of which you perceive it.
That's deep. But I mean, seriously, but.
I mean, if that's how
especially a song. So, like, to me, okay, like I never read about what the song meant, but when Prince did "Beautiful Ones," that lyric was so appropriate. He goes, if you think about it. On Beautiful Ones by Prince, it's on Purple Rain soundtrack. He goes, bring to life a vision in one's mind. The beautiful ones always smash the picture, always, every time. But think about it. If you think of what beautiful, this girl's beautiful, she's gonna be perfect. And then she has a shitty attitude, you go, nah, fuck this bitch. And that's right, because the beautiful ones always smash. But what you think beauty is, whatever you think, oh, that girl right there, she's what you think beauty is. And then when she starts talking or, I don't know, starts smoking, whatever, you go, ugh.
See, I thought that to interpret as beauty is one thing until you actually see someone who is actually beautiful and they break the mold of what you thought beautiful was, thus creating a new picture of beauty in your mind and heart and soul.
Well, and the way the song goes, and Prince to this song, that's why I think this is the best Prince song there is. And that's saying a lot. But for me, because he goes, if you think about it, the song is,
I don't know. I've never heard the song. That was just my interpretation.
Okay, but
I could be 100% wrong with
No. But I mean, we can't play it because copyright rules.
Right.
But
take it down.
But here, it's like it goes ding ding, and then we go. If I told you, baby, that I was in love with you. Oh, and then like the music starts going crazy, and it goes, and it takes a turn, like kind of gets dark. It's so beautiful. When he says that, after he has the beautiful ones always smash the picture, always every time. And then he goes, and then it starts going like nice, and all of a sudden he goes, the beautiful ones always smash. And then it takes a dark turn. That's when he starts screaming. That's when he goes, wow. No, that's when he goes, do you want him or do you want me? Because I want you. I gotta know. And the way he sings that's one in Purple Rain where when Apollonia gets up and leaves. Oh man, that's beautiful. She actually did that on Daughter Nikki, but still, when she did that, he was like, "Yeah, fuck, it was deep, man. It's deep."
Deep like the ocean blue.
Why are you laughing?
I just like hearing you talk about things that you get excited about.
I do, man. I mean, cause I just think "The Beautiful Ones" is one of the greatest songs ever because it's like those lyrics, man. Like if you had to pick. I think we did this before, but I'm gonna give up. Like one of my favorite songs is "Sympathy for the Devil" by the Stars. I like songs that like start off slow, they build, they have a crescendo.
And I'm telling you,
What song is that?
I don't know.
But I mean, that's why I like Sympathy for the Devil.
And you're gonna love me.
Who's that for?
I don't fucking know.
You just made that up?
No, you just keep talking.
Who are you talking about?
Isn't that from American Idol?
I never watched American Idol. I don't watch that shit.
And you're gonna love me. That bitch was horrible.
Is Ruben Studdard still around?
Nah, he's still sorry for 2004.
He's still singing?
I have no idea.
I mean, he was. I thought maybe he'd been
All those contracts they get from that show are bogus.
Well, yeah, well, but they signed that waiver, so you know. But I just remember they started going to hell when that old ass dude from fucking Alabama won. And you go, that dude? Maybe he had gray hair, and he was like, exactly. He was some dude who like he really wasn't a really good singer, but it was like, I guess it was an off year or whatever, and he won. You're like, all right, like no one remembers his name.
Who the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know.
I know. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit. Look up American Idol winners, and especially the first 5 years. I remember it was Ruben Studdard.
Kelly Clarkson,
Clay Aiken,
Carrie Underwood,
Clay Aiken, and then it was that dude from Alabama. Read them off.
Kelly Clarkson, Fantasia, Taylor Hicks.
Who?
He won.
Taylor Hicks.
Taylor Hicks.
Yeah. Was he from Alabama?
1 second.
Who is he?
He's from Alabama. He's a school teacher, I think.
Give me 1 second.
Is he still making music?
Probably not. I mean, when was the last time you heard of Taylor Hicks? The new one.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Taylor Hicks. Where's from Alabama? Shoals? Birmingham? Yeah, Taylor Hicks. Because no one, think about it. When was the last time you go, oh, Taylor Hicks, that new one by Taylor? No. I don't even hear Ruben Studdard anymore. Yeah. I don't hear Clay Aiken anymore. Kelly Clarkson has a...
Ed Sheeran took Clay Aiken's spot.
But he ain't gay.
So?
I don't think
he's redheaded and weird looking.
Clay Aiken wasn't redheaded. He was just gay.
And weird looking.
He wasn't. He was just gay.
Clay Aiken was weird looking.
He wasn't weird looking. He was just skinny and gay.
Very weird looking.
He wasn't gay. He was just skinny and gay. He wasn't weird looking. He was just. I mean, I don't remember a song. Only person's song I know from all that shit is Kelly Clarkson. I don't know anything about Fantasia.
Since you've been gone.
She got to gain weight too, though.
She had kids.
Oh, did she?
Didn't she?
No, Kelly Clarkson.
Isn't she a mom? I'm pretty sure she's a mom.
Hey, see if she's a mom. Malik, you ain't doing a goddamn thing.
I'm not seeing any. Give me 1 second though.
I could have swore she had a kid.
Oh yeah, she got two.
Okay. Are they mixed? I'm just joking.
I don't remember that.
Hey, hits the song Since You've Been Gone.
I done had these kids.
Since You've Been Gone? Yeah, I met me a couple brothers from the hood. Anyway, but you know what we started talking about that we didn't get a chance to get through last week at the very end was Shedeur Sanders.
Oh yeah, right. Now we've had some time to digest what happened to him, and what do you think?
Personally, I do forget what you said, but it goes along with if he was really that good, he would have went. Because he didn't interview well, obviously, and the Cleveland Browns are basically a halfway house for bad players, for bad people who are players. Seriously, think about it. Okay, Johnny Manziel had a picture of him doing cocaine, and he still went the first round to Cleveland. Okay, and then
this kid didn't have that.
Huh?
I said, this kid didn't have that.
Deshaun Watson. I mean, if you were a massage therapist, you're like, oh no.
This kid didn't have that.
Exactly. So how bad were his fucking interviews that they went, you know what? No. And Cleveland was like, we get him. I mean, Cleveland was like, we'll give it a shot. Because they got a 40-year-old. I mean, Deion Sanders said, your starting quarterback is as old as me. That's what he said.
I think it was a plot to punish him for being cocky.
I mean, here it is. I think it was a combination of he was too cocky to not be as talented as his cockiness was. His level
How are you to determine? See, that's the thing, though. We don't know what he's going to be like on the NFL level.
Well,
they have projections. And until he gets out there and gets a chance to prove it, we won't fucking know. So he can think he's hot dog shit and go out on the field and be Superman. Or the reverse could happen. We don't fucking know. But in college, he took a team that had won a lot of games in a long time and helped them win most of the games he played in. Wow. So this, all of a sudden, he's been a first round pick until you talk to him. And now all of a sudden his talent deems him a fifth round. I don't believe that.
I don't think his talent was that. I don't think his so-called talent was that good.
If it was that good, they would have took it before you talk to him. So I don't want to hear that.
No, I think
no.
I think they were scared to say it. I think they were scared to say it.
No, what you were seeing on the field and what they talked about was what he did on the field. We didn't know shit about how he was carrying himself until they started leaking that shit right before the draft.
No, they start. You know what? They started leaking it after like he wasn't getting, and then somebody had the guts to say he kind of interviewed bad, and then that's when everybody else started piling on. I mean, even Mel Kiper goes, he'll go in the first round. Mel Kiper was saying that, and then even
they said he'll go in the first round.
Yeah, Mel Kiper said it. Even old 34
right, and
said
then
that
he did it.
Yeah, and then
he ain't go in the second round.
And they were like, I don't
and
understand.
And then he ain't go in the third round, and then he ain't go in the fourth round. So what does that tell you? It ain't has shit to do with his skill. It ain't has shit to do with it. Because if they've been saying he had a first round talent and that nigga didn't go to the fifth round, it ain't have shit to do with it. Because y'all listened to these motherfuckers for as long as at least 40 years.
40 years?
They've been listening to Mel
Oh,
Kiper. Yeah. I'm 40. That nigga been around since...
Before you were born?
Yeah. So
I don't remember.
He been since the fucking mid 80s at least 35 years. If you don't want to give him 40. I think he's been doing it a long time.
Malik, look it up.
I'm looking it up.
You know, I feel like Malik is Peanut from House Party. Peanut, let me some of that Dick Gregory. That's what Malik is. Malik, let me some of that Dick Gregory. No, I think he's not as talented as people think he is. And I think people were afraid to come out and say that for the backlash. And then when he finally didn't get drafted earlier, then they finally said, listen, he interviewed wrong and he wasn't as talented as his cockiness level was.
He started in 1984.
So 40 years, like I said.
Is that 40 years?
Yeah, because I was born in 84.
Okay. That's the only reason you know that? I was going to say, your math is good.
Yeah.
No, but listen, I really think, because it sounded like all the other like I said, I mean, proof positive. Look at Johnny Manziel.
Here's the thing. I would agree with you if it had happened on multiple occasions. It's never happened before. In 40 years of Mel Kiper saying, this guy's going in the first round.
Jeff George?
And everybody else saying this person's going in the first round.
Jeff George.
And that person is, slid to the fifth round. Jeff George didn't go to the fifth round.
What round did Jeff George go in?
He went in the first round.
Did he?
Yes.
But Jeff George didn't last very long, did he?
Yeah, he sucked in Indianapolis. And then he went to fucking
the Raiders,
Atlanta.
Didn't he? No, I thought he went to the Raiders.
And he went all over. He played for a bunch of teams.
But he was a dick, though.
He got good in Minnesota, I think.
But he was a dick,
when
though.
He had it
they always said he was a dick.
Well, look up Jeff George. He went everywhere.
Yeah, he's been everywhere. He went from Indianapolis to the Falcons, then to the Raiders, then to the Vikings, then to the Redskins.
Damn.
The Seahawks, and finished with the Bears.
Yeah, I don't even remember him on the Bears. But Jesus Christ.
He was the buck. He was
he was high. What? I think he was the third pick.
No, he was the first pick.
First pick, Jeff George. Fucking trash.
He had a good arm, but I tell you, he was a dick though.
Yeah, he was a cokehead.
Was he really?
Yeah.
So was
everybody back then was on coke.
Dan Marino was on coke.
Everybody back then.
Matter of fact, they called him Cocaine
bro.
Dan.
It was the 80s.
I don't think Dan Marino went in the first round. Peanut. See what round Dan Marino went. I don't think Dan Marino went in the first round.
Why you keep calling that man out his name
He go in the first round. He went 27th though.
27th.
Nigga didn't win a championship. What you mean?
But he's still one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
Okay, and he ain't that. He's not a fucking.
Maybe it's because of the cocaine.
27.
Maybe. Well, look, he went.
You know how many things have to go right to win a Super Bowl?
Everything. You gotta have a good defense.
Yeah, man.
And you gotta have
You gotta have a nigga drop an onside kick. You gotta have a motherfucker get hurt before you get a chance to play him. All that good shit gotta happen.
I mean, a lot of stuff has to happen. I mean, football is one of the games where everything has to go. I mean, like a decent enough defense to like, listen, guys, can you motherfuckers just hold? Like, I remember when Baltimore won it and they told their offense, listen, just don't turn the ball over. Score at least 9 points, and we'll win it for you. And that's what they did that year. I mean, that defense I thought it was better than the Bears.
It was 2000 Ravens.
I thought it was better than
They beat the Giants.
I thought it was better than the 86 Bears. I really do.
What a pass.
People like to go with nostalgia, but fuck that. I think that Ravens team was maybe the best defense there was. Yeah, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Bart Scott. Bart Starr was quarterback for the fucking Green Bay. He's the one no one talks about. He got suspended for a couple years for gambling. No one talks about that shit. But no, that was that Bart? No, it wasn't Bart Starr. It was the other quarterback, Paul Hornung. I'm sorry, Paul Hornung. Paul Hornung. Yeah, get that shit right.
Yeah, nobody talks about him.
But the cheeseheads come out the door. Hey, don't talk about our man, eh? You know, get your fat ass away from me. Malik, take care of him. Peanut, take care of these people. But no, seriously though. But so yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to talk about this all day, but I just think it was a situation was he wasn't as good as people said he was, and I think that's what it was.
But when did they find that out?
Maybe it was
the night before the draft.
Maybe it was already there, and then he went to and then he fucked up on the interviews, and they go,
no,
this guy's horrible.
No,
he's not as good as
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
we'll never know. Well, you know what?
They just don't like that he was fucking cocky. That's all.
All them quarterbacks are fucking cocky. You think any quarterback? Oh my God, what a nice guy. No, all those guys are fucking cocky.
You cannot tell me he was a first round grade by every metric by multiple fucking guys who are supposed to be the top of their field in this scouting process. They all said he's a first round talent.
Listen,
they all said that, and then come the day of the draft or day before, oh, Shedeur Sanders is a bad interview. He gave us a bad interview. What the fuck does that have to do with his talent?
Maybe he was really, really bad in that fucking interview. I mean, like, he didn't talk to a lot of people. And he has an air about, listen.
What does his interview have to do with his talent?
But we weren't there, so we don't know.
So you're telling me you got a first round talent in the 5th round?
Oh, apparently he wasn't a first round talent.
Yeah, well,
because if he was, he wouldn't.
Everybody said in 40 years they've been saying this man knows what he's talking about. Now all of a sudden he don't know what he's talking about.
I'm just saying.
I'm just supposed to believe he don't know what he's talking about this one particular player who y'all all don't like because you said he had a bad interview.
Well, we'll find out then.
It just seems
we'll find
weird.
out.
Does that not seem weird to you? That don't sound weird.
But how many times have you heard him talk though? Shedeur Sanders. Serious. A lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
He be on streams all the time.
Okay.
Him and Tory.
Tory Hunter?
Yeah.
Or do you mean Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter with that girlfriend's
Tory
gonna bring him down.
Hunter's a baseball player.
Yeah, great. His girlfriend's gonna bring him down. Watch. His fucking badass girlfriend's gonna bring him down.
Well, I hope not. But either way, I'm just saying.
I kind of wish that he would have went. It would have been a package deal with Cleveland with Travis and Shedeur, because it would have helped him out big time. Now he's there. I don't know if he can beat out Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel, the other quarterback they picked. I don't know if he can beat him out. We'll see. We'll see. They're blaming he had a shitty line at Colorado, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully. I'm just saying it's weird to me how the night before the nigga was supposed to make a lot of bread, all of a sudden he's trash. And nobody wants him until the 5th round. Like, that's just weird to me.
They kind of said the whole draft, but the draft was kind of trash. And they said next year is when the quarterbacks are going to come out. The ones that, it's going to be a better draft next year. But like I said, what do you think, Malik?
I think this kind of reminds me of the Colin Kaepernick situation where I think a lot of the owners
colluded together.
Yeah, I think that's what really happened.
And said we're not fucking with him until.
I don't think it's just his talent. I think it's the interviews are like the scapegoat. I think it's a combination of Deion. Maybe he's not the best, but I still think he's good. I just think it's a combination of everything that all the owners came together.
Colluded.
And we're like, yo, let's show them that we run the show, not him. Not them, actually.
Yeah, because, all of a sudden, the nigga's a 5th round pick.
I don't think that.
Y'all told me all year he's better than the every quarterback drafted in front of him. That ain't Cam Ward.
No, I've always heard Cam Ward was number 1.
Right, and then I said, so who was Dylan Gabriel, Tyler, fucking what's his face?
Listen.
Jackson Dart. They all went in front of Shedeur. But y'all been telling us all year that it's 1-2 Shedeur Cam.
I don't think
40 years of scouting experience. I'm just supposed to ignore it.
I think it makes for good fodder, but I don't think
it's collusion. It's the same thing they did to Colin Kaepernick.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with Colin Kaepernick. Because it's not political.
It's
not political.
No. It's always political.
No. If a quarterback can help you win, they don't give a shit. They can help you win. I mean, they gave Kirk Cousins all that money, and the second string quarterback, the quarterback they picked in the draft in the second or third round, came in and took his job from him.
Where?
In Atlanta.
No, he was picked in the first round.
Okay, but still, they gave
Kirk Cousins injured his shoulder and they fired him.
But if he was really that good,
he injured his shoulder. That's the only reason he's not there. Is because he injured his shoulder, and they were like, "Ooh, you're bad."
What Cleveland should have done was pick up Kirk Cousins and then have Shedeur Sanders behind him.
Why? They got Joe Flacco.
Would you rather have Joe Flacco, old ass Joe Flacco, with them rickety ass knees, and he's probably got a
If
seeing
I
eye dog.
had to be in charge of Cleveland, I would sell the team.
If I was in charge of Cleveland, I think I'd kill
I'd get
myself.
as much money out of that shitty organization as I could. And
Those
say,
people deserve more, and I don't even like Cleveland. Those people deserve more. I don't even like that town. And those people
I
deserve
like hilarities a lot. Outside of that, yeah, Cleveland's
trash. I mean, it's hard to say trash, but I know what you mean. But then, are they gonna find us? Are they gonna come looking for us?
Cleveland.
Yeah, they might. There's some gangsters in Cleveland. That's
Well,
where.
they just lost.
That's where. What's his name?
You could find us wearing our Pacer gear. We just beat y'all ass in y'all crib.
That would be great if we beat Cleveland.
I hope we do.
That's why LeBron James did them a solid by going back and giving them a championship and then leaving. He did them I mean, that's not to be underestimated.
That one was rigged.
Yeah, he did. He goes, listen.
That one was rigged. That was the most rigged championship of all time.
Either way, he came back.
Come back from 3-1. Cleveland, this is for you. The story of LeBron James, the king, the GOAT. I did it for you.
Hold on. Why don't people give Kevin Garnett shit like they give LeBron shit? Because people always go, Kevin Garnett's one of the greatest scorers of all time. And no one ever says, like, he bounced around the league till, I mean, he basically
No one calls Kevin Garnett the greatest of anything.
But he don't get the same flack that that LeBron gets. And why
He
is that?
shouldn't, because no one considers him to be the greatest of anything.
A greatest scorer. They can say he's one of the best scorers.
Kevin Garnett? No,
Yes.
he's not.
Yes, one of the greatest shooters and scorers. Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
I do too.
No one
I know
has
enough to know. Yes, they
No
do.
one has ever said Kevin Garnett is one of the greatest shooters and scorers
Yes, they
of
do.
all time. No, they don't.
I hear it all the time, Dion.
No, he's one of the greatest defenders of all time.
I don't
They
know.
don't consider Kevin Garnett to be one of the greatest.
No, I'm sorry. Kevin Durant. My bad.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I get my Kevins mixed. I get my black Kevins mixed
Shut the fuck up. Yo,
I get my black
don't
Kevins
listen to
mixed
none
up.
of this nigga shit.
Hey, okay. Kevin Durant.
No, that's the Kevin I'm talking about right now.
Okay, wait a minute. Shedeur Sanders? I thought you were about Barry Sanders.
That nigga Reggie Sanders owe me $20.
My bad. My bad.
Even Malik was like, what this nigga talking about?
I was talking about the wrong black Kevin. Wait, you talking about Kevin that went to Carmel? Black Kevin? Got all the white friends? You don't think he black? That Kevin? No, I think Kevin Durant, yeah, is one of the best scorers of all. And they always say that about him.
Yeah, okay, but that's not the same nigga you was talking about. So
But now Kevin Durant is who I'm talking about. And he never gets the flack that LeBron gets. And hold on, Malik, can you turn that goddamn air conditioning down? I'm fucking
this
freezing.
nigga's nipples is hard as hell.
Yeah.
I heard the fucking nipple ring go ching.
Act like a woman about is thirsty. Thirst trap. Setting up a thirst trap. Then this girl sent me this thing and
Better me, better you.
I said, you thirsty? And she goes, ouch, like it was an insult. I go, it's not a fucking insult if I said you were thirsty.
What?
Some girl sent me this thing on, first it was a little joke, and I said, you thirsty, you know?
She sent you a what?
It's some, I don't know, a meme, or it was somehow you read, and long story short, it's like basically, you know, you want to eat my pussy, you know? And it's like a joke whenever, and I said, thirsty? Are you thirsty? She goes, ouch, like it was an insult. I go, bitch, ain't an insult.
A woman asked you if you wanted to eat.
No. It was a meme, though. It was a meme, and
She sent you a meme that
the
asked
gist of it was,
do you want to eat this pussy?
yeah, and I said,
And then you said,
I said, thirsty?
I think that's the root of your issues.
See, you know
What?
what I mean? Like, bro, she's clearly flirting with you, and you.
No. There
were
wasn't
like-
a flirt. It was a flirt. It was a joke. It was a joke because I knew her. I knew her like that. I knew her like that.
Yeah.
Like I knew her like
And then
that,
she
like
said,
that.
ouch.
Like I knew her like that, like
Right,
that.
because you called her thirsty.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah,
if
she
you
was flirting with you, and you
No,
called
no.
her thirsty.
No, it
because
wasn't
you
a
know
flirt.
her like that. And then she said, "Ouch." What'd she say after you? After?
I said something, and so she goes, "Yeah, it is." Can I go? And I said, to avoid all the bullshit, I go, "Fuck it." I go, "Look, how about this? How about I wish I was eating your pussy?" Boom, and then send it back.
Yeah, that doesn't work, you big
No,
dog.
it did work. It did. She goes, "Okay," and then she goes, "Yes, better." She did, and I go, "Fine."
She really is thirsty.
Good, because I hope she watches and go, "Okay." So we both kind of win. I know she watches it, so yeah, we both
You
kind of
both
win.
kind of win.
Yeah, because I was like,
What do you mean both
no,
kinda?
listen, I was trying to be, just a joke, blah, blah, blah. Thirsty. And she goes, ouch, like, oh, here we go with this shit. I mean, I ain't want women can't take a fucking, this is a joke. I don't mean this shit. I mean,
You gotta know when the nigga's flirting with you, when to joke. That's my point. Is
my point is, okay, it was the dirt. Okay, so I think it's funny. Okay, thirsty. It should be a ha-ha instead of going, ouch. Like, oh, here we go with this shit. It's almost like when you say,
right. What I'm trying to get you to understand is when you applied humor is not when you should have applied humor.
but if you know you're fucking with a comic and everything's supposed to be funny, then you should expect something like that. Instead of like, if it was a regular motherfucker like Malik or something,
right.
if Malik goes thirsty, you'd be like, ouch, Malik's a serious dude. But somebody like me or you,
No, if you gotta understand how women communicate.
I'm trying to understand.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You're looking at it from a man's point of view.
I know, because I'm a man.
And that's why you're bad at communicating with women.
I'm great at
You
communicating
derp.
with women. That's why I got a woman in there right now.
Yeah, I bet.
Hold on, baby. Baby, come on here.
We'll untie you after this episode.
Come on here, butt ass naked, baby. Show them what you're working with. Some old ass 73-year-old woman coming.
How much you pay for this robot?
Hey, that
Fresh
is.
off the line with the silicone boobies.
Hey, that's gonna be the new thing.
She got the ass to jiggle until I say stop.
What's that from?
My mind.
10 more years from now, that's gonna be the less than
It
that.
said my robot been popping ass for a world record 335 days. We gonna make it to Christmas.
I have no idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about an ass shaking robot just in there.
An ass shaking robot. So, all right.
It's just gonna be twerking nonstop
I don't know if it
until
means-
Christmas.
I don't know if it means I'm older, but man, there is nothing that gets on my nerves more than watching a fucking them young girls twerking all the fucking time.
Ah!
I want to go. Why don't you go read a book? Why don't you go read a book and tell me all about it?
Says whose daughter is this on this show?
Come get your girl. Come get your girl. Yeah, man.
Somebody's got to make the entertainment for the world.
Hey, there will always be strippers. There will always, hey, if the world blows up in World War III, you know what's going to be left? Cockroaches and strippers. They're going to find a way to erect a strip club.
Who would they strip for?
Call it Doomsday. The Doomsday Strip Club. Hey, haven't you heard of Build It, They Will Come? Be one stripper there with one DJ and shit. And hey, ain't nobody gonna come all of a sudden. Out of nowhere, these truckers come in. They're so help build the world again.
So I was on the boat, got dropped this load.
Here it is. I heard there was a strip club, right? And some chick with one titty gets up and starts twerking and shit. You go, yeah. I just remember I was doing a cruise one time. And these dudes just happened to be from Indianapolis, They go, I was on stage. Where you live, man? I said, I live in Plainfield. I said, all you gotta do is take Washington down. You know where the entrance is? And they go, I mean, out of nowhere they go, ugh. Man, that shit made me laugh so bad. They're black dudes too. They go, ugh.
Dancers. They strip by candlelight when the power goes out.
I ain't gonna lie. One-nighter I did in Indiana. I did a one-nighter. I mean, at the Melody and it was
If
like,
you want to call it a one-nighter.
okay, yeah, it's like anyway. So, the funny shit. The girl that booked his name Spliff. So before the show, I said, last week I did a show. I said, man, I always go to Starbucks before I do a show and you kind of go over stuff, whatever. And I said, last week, man, my truck broke down. I almost didn't make it. And she goes, I almost didn't make it either. She goes, I got thrown in jail. I go, what the fuck you do? She goes, the cop stopped me because I didn't have a light on my my license plate. That light went out, and then they searched my car and they found some weed and a $dirty. It's a $dirty. She goes, it had cocaine in it. And I go, cocaine residue. And I go, I said, look, the weed is mine, but the dollar wasn't. And I was like, oh, really? Right? And then through the course of the show, she kept getting drunker and drunker. I guess it was fucking alcohol. I go, I think that dollar was her. The more she started talking, I think that dollar was
her. Her name was Spliff. That dollar was definitely hers, along with the cocaine that went up her nose. And the weed she had in the car.
Don't talk about Spliff that way. Spliff is nice. She was nice. But yeah, the more she's talking, I go, I think it was her. I think it was hers. Yeah, man.
That shit was yours. He said, I was holding it for somebody.
Cops like, no, she spent like 4 days in, I think she spent 4 days in the county, 4 days in Hancock County, whatever county it is. She said she spent 4 days. I go, damn.
Brutal.
I guess if it wasn't yours, you spent 4 days in anyway. You couldn't get no lawyer. She spent.
We don't know how to spell Spliff, and until you tell us, you gonna stay in there.
She was, well, I guess a girl can't have weed in her car. I go, you know what, Spliff? You need to be quiet right now. If I was you like that, you need to shut the fuck up right now. I'll do the talking. And by the way, can you change your name? What's your middle name? Let's go by that.
Your Honor, my client, Spliff here.
No, my accountant, my client Kilo here. She said that dollar wasn't hers.
Damn, Spliff, I hope you don't go out like that.
Yeah, Spliff was all right though, man.
Getting pinned on somebody else's Coke dollar. That's gotta suck. I would hate somebody to take my freedom away for someone else's drugs.
Two things. One, like when somebody tells you a story where they like that, they're leaving some parts out. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course.
So, and also, how much weed did you have? You had to go to jail. I mean, you didn't go to jail just on a cocaine residue for $1. They went inside your bag for. So, how much weed? And then weed you shouldn't get busted for weed, but for them to.
I mean, did you have the weed out in the open?
Okay, listen.
Why are they searching your car?
But that's what I'm saying. Because she didn't tell me all that shit. She just said, I didn't have a light bulb in my. And next thing you know.
That's the initial stop, yes.
And next thing you know, a $dirty because they searched for. I go, I want to say.
Your car smells like weed, I'm sure.
Here's the thing. Even if it smells like weed, is weed illegal in Indiana?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Pretty wild.
Yes.
They went, ma'am, you get out of the car, ma'am. I think it's kind of bullshit.
We are going backwards, not forward.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, anyway, that's not me. I got to take care of this ticket I got.
Man, you just love playing with your freedom. You like juggling it. Am I going to jail or staying in home?
I told you, it's that stop sign. I was up there, and I saw the cop. I go, oh, that's a cop. And he goes, I didn't signal. I go, God damn it. Really? You going to follow me into the...
pay him, man. You better.
Oh, trust me. You think I'm not going to pay that shit?
Because they put points on your license and they
I know.
get you.
Trust me, I know.
Then you be looking like Kevin Garnett, thinking he could score. Shout out to my nigga KG. Love you and Paul Pierce on the podcast, my niggas.
You was on it?
No.
You act like you knew him.
Nah,
I think KG.
I'm a huge KG fan.
I kind of think he was full of shit when he and during the Caitlin Clark hype or whatever. He and Paul Pierce saying, I think she could score like 10 in the league, and I go, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know. I
was like, stop it.
Well, maybe in this soft ass league.
No. I mean, listen. It's almost the
Because
same.
she can shoot. She can shoot from the logo, bro.
No offense, but listen. If an NBA dude D her up,
they play, bro. They play.
But if an NBA dude D her up, no.
I'm telling you, bro.
No, and I'm telling you. Listen, it's like this. It's like anything. It's like the greatest.
I don't think she could average 10. I'm saying
the greatest college football. The greatest college football team could not beat the sorriest NFL team. If you put
yes, they could.
No, they couldn't.
Yeah, they could.
No, they couldn't.
Any given Sunday, bro.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
I don't think you understand how.
I don't think you understand how that works.
Basketball is different than football, bro.
You don't understand what an NBA.
All she gotta do is put the ball in the basket.
Lower your voice.
All she gotta do is put the ball.
And a dude did her up because a woman.
And I'm telling you. At that level. Them girls. Yes, they can.
They cannot. No, Dion.
Yes, they can.
Stop it.
Those girls can score on these dudes, bro.
I guarantee you she wouldn't be able to score on fucking Steph. Anybody.
She could.
She couldn't.
She definitely
No, she couldn't.
She definitely could.
Bullshit.
bro. They're
Bullshit.
not.
And now, if she win a 3-point
This
contest,
isn't tennis, my nigga.
Listen, if she had a 3-point contest like Steph Curry did with
Sabrina, Ionescu.
okay, a contest, yeah, that's different. But as far as a game,
Bro.
and they're D'ing up, get the fuck out of
you
here.
don't understand.
The fuck, I do understand.
You don't
I do understand. The fuck out of here.
You think this is 1990?
No, I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
they are great
you
athletes,
do.
Dion, but they're great
They
athletes.
play. I'm telling you.
And I'm telling you.
Play.
And I'm telling you,
They
Dion.
play. She can get buckets.
No, she couldn't.
Yes, she can.
No, she couldn't.
They play, bro.
No, she couldn't. Dion, no.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you they can't.
The NBA players be fucking these chicks. They play all the time. I'm
No,
telling you.
they
These
don't.
girls can get buckets, bro.
No, they
They
can't.
hoop like niggas.
Okay, whatever, man. And I'll say no, and I ain't argue with you
All
anymore
right.
because we doing all motherfucking night with this
Hey,
bullshit.
what's that girl on Instagram and YouTube? She plays basketball all the time, and there's always niggas like you talking about, oh, she just a girl, just D her up. And she busts these niggas' asses.
But are they NBA players?
It don't fucking
Yes, it
matter.
does matter.
No, it
An
don't.
NBA player is the top of the fucking food chain.
Some of them niggas went to college. Some of them niggas is 6'8".
Some of them went to college, but are they in the NBA?
It don't fucking
Yes,
matter.
it does matter,
No, it
Dion.
don't. I'm telling
God damn. Yes, it does. Fuck it, I'm gonna read the Am I the Asshole?
you. You are, because you are...
Oh, whatever, man.
You are sleeping on Caitlin Clark, bro. 10 is nothing.
I'm not. I think Caitlin
saying
Clark is great.
I don't think she can get 50. I'm not saying that. But she can definitely get... 10 is nothing for her.
I think she could score 10.
She can shoot from fucking half court, bro.
Not with a motherfucker on her. Not with...
You gotta think about it like this. It's 2 points every quarter. And then
You gotta think dude strength and a dude D'ing her
Bro,
up.
you don't
A dude
understand.
going man to man.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do understand.
She can handle the ball.
I can understand.
So if you're fouling her, it's a foul.
So can an NBA dude hold the ball? His quickness? No.
It's the game goes back and forth.
Dion, no.
I'm not saying she gonna stop niggas. I'm saying she can get 10 points.
I'm saying no. And I'm saying she can't.
She can shoot from the fucking logo, man.
So, and if a dude was on her, an NBA dude was on her, like this D right here that we're watching here.
She can dribble. She can handle the rock. Is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. She can cross these niggas
No,
out.
she
Yes,
can't.
she can.
Stop.
I think the way she would score 10 would be off the ball, catch and shoot. I think that's...
Bro, and I'm telling
And
you,
she still couldn't.
there are women
and she
in the
still
WNBA who could cross. These niggas can't play defense like they used to. I'm telling you, they get
I'm gonna
dropped all the time.
I'm gonna read the M and the asshole. Because your way of arguing is talking louder and louder and louder instead of making sense.
I do make sense.
Anyway, am I the
Where are
asshole?
you getting your
Am I
evidence
the
from?
asshole for
Where are you
inviting my
getting your
exes
evidence
soon?
from? Where are you getting?
Stop!
Where?
Am I the asshole for
I'm not
inviting
gonna
my
stop saying it
ex?
until
Stop
you
it!
tell me.
Am I the asshole for
Where
inviting
are
my
you?
ex's soon-to-be
I will
ex-wife
speak calmly
to our
if you
son's
answer
birthday
the
party?
question.
I have a
Where
9-year-old.
do you
Stop!
get your
Dion,
evidence from?
Dion,
No,
stop.
I'm not letting
I
it
have
go.
a 9-year-old son with my ex.
As
We
long
were
as
boyfriend
Malik
and girlfriend,
keeps
but never
laughing.
officially married, and we broke up shortly after our boy was born. My ex later married
Start
this
over. No one can. No one.
Well, if you would have shut the fuck up, I would have.
No, I'm not gonna.
Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
See, you're
Stop.
yelling.
Stop.
You're yelling.
I'm sick of that bullshit.
Quit yelling.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, you don't like it when I do it, so why do you get to do it?
Because you always fucking, and when you can't make a point, you go louder.
I asked you what your point was, and you had.
And I said they're NBA fucking basketball
And
players.
I told you they play against each other
No,
all
they
the.
don't.
Where are you getting your evidence from?
I watched Dion. I watched the same shit you do, and I know what they do, and they
Have
can't.
you watched them play against
Yes,
each other?
yes, Dion. They can't.
When? When have you?
Dion, they don't. They don't, Dion. They fucking don't. They don't. You think when the Olympic team is getting ready to go, you think they have the girls play the boys? Or the men play the women when they get for the Olympics? No, they get college all-stars versus the NBA all-stars. And they don't get the college all-star men versus the Olympic team women. They go women to women, men to men. Because they can't. As great as Andrew Reese is, as great as Caitlin Clark is, they can't fuck with an NBA dude in the strength. And she can't shake nobody in the NBA.
Bro,
I love Caitlin Clark.
You have no idea. What
I do
you're
have what the
fucking
fuck I'm talking about. I do. Anyway, can we go and stop arguing with this shit? God damn, that's fucking ignorant. Anyway, I have a 9-year-old son with my ex. Look, I have a 9-year-old son with my ex. We were boyfriend and girlfriend, but never officially married. Man, we all do that. And we broke up shortly after our boy was born. My ex later married this woman My ex later married this woman who was present for most of my son's childhood so far. She was a great stepmom and we had a good relationship. I often talk directly to her to arrange their weekend pickups and such. Plus, my kid likes her a lot. So, she and my ex separated last year and are now going through a divorce. And since they had no children of their own, I guess he thought they would be out of each other's lives for good. But here is the thing. She called my son to wish him happy birthday when he turned 9 this week. And I told her I would be throwing a party for him this Sunday. And if she wanted to come, I knew it would make my son happy. Yet our mutual exes seemed shocked when he arrived and saw her there. And at some point, he pulled me aside to ask what was I thinking and why I would invite her without checking with him first if it was okay. I told him to keep me and our son out of this. And if he had a problem with her attending, he should talk to her and not come after me for simply inviting her. Am I the asshole? Is she the asshole?
What do you think?
I think she should have probably told him, hey, I invited so-and-so to come to so-and-so's party. Is that okay? I think she kind of should have ran it by him first. Obviously she didn't think it was a big deal, but she probably should have ran it by him first. But I don't think she's an asshole. An asshole would be like, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I'm gonna invite her so it'll make it awkward. No, I think she thought, I really think she thought it wasn't gonna be a big deal. That's why she invited her. Because, listen, if the kid likes her and everything was supposed to be supposedly cool, and it's been 9 years, they broke up when the baby was born. So if they were cool and the kid likes her, okay, so the kid's birthday party, the kid would love to see her. Only thing she probably made a mistake was she just assumed that they were getting along, so that's why she invited her. Is she an asshole? No. Malik, what do you think?
I think she's an asshole for not running it by him, because.
But you think she's an asshole, or just that was a bad? She should have thought about it a little bit more.
I think it's an asshole move to invite the person of someone that's going through a divorce. I think you got to run that by somebody who's going through a divorce.
Your ex's ex? It's a dick move. Without running it by your ex, hey, I know you and so-and-so ain't together no more, but, Junior likes him. It's just a common courtesy. Are you an asshole for not giving the common courtesy? Yeah.
But I don't think it was any malicious intent.
It doesn't matter. I think it's common courtesy.
But I don't think it's an asshole move. An asshole move would be like, yeah, I'm invited, and blah, blah, and because you knew it was going to cause trouble. I really think she didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Asshole is different.
Is it common courtesy?
But asshole.
Was it courteous? No, it was.
She thought it was, but I don't think it's. But I don't think it's malicious intent. Malicious intent. An asshole move isn't
Your
malicious.
Honor, I killed him, but I didn't mean to.
Well, no, it could be like.
They don't give a fuck.
No, it could be. No, yes, they do.
No, they don't.
No, yes, it is.
Hey, I killed your grandbaby.
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I'm glad you said that. I don't feel grief for my grandbaby not being here anymore. Thanks for your apology. Your Honor,
if somebody broke in your house and you killed them, and they had a gun to you, and they had a gun, and you had a gun, and you got the first drop on them, that's different from just walking down the street and put a gun in somebody's head and shooting them. Or you get in an argument with somebody at a bar, but I'll be right back and shooting them. So there's different ways of killing somebody.
But ain't no coming back, so it don't matter.
Yes, it does.
To the grief.
That's why you have first-degree murder, second-degree murder, manslaughter.
To the grieved, it don't matter.
To the what?
To the grieved, it don't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, your person's never coming back.
Yes, it does
so it
matter.
Don't matter if you
yes,
were,
it does matter.
My bad.
No, it does matter.
Yeah, I did it and I do it again.
No, it does matter,
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
If I knew this personally. I know a kid who was he's a bad kid, basically. All right? And he tried to run up on I knew this kid. He tried to run up on this other kid, right? Tried to rob him. Kid got the drop on him, shot him. And the dude's dad, who got killed, he goes, listen, I don't harbor any ill will feelings. My son was going down the wrong path.
He was a bad person,
I'm just saying. So there's different ways.
So what were you fucking talking about?
What the fuck are you talking
about? That nigga wasn't grieving, so I wasn't talking about him. I said to the grieved. That nigga was not grieving. He knew
he was grieving his son, but he wanted to keep blamed him. There's different ways of murder. You said murder is murder.
He was like, yeah, my son was, my bad.
You said murder is murder. And I said, no, it's different.
To the grieved. He wasn't grieving. He said, hey, I get it.
No, you're going to be grieving because they're dead, but you don't harbor ill will because you knew what the situation was.
Okay. If you say so.
If a woman was married to her husband and she knew he was a rapist and killed people and he ended up getting killed, I mean, is she going to grieve him?
No. That's why I'm not talking about her.
Then what the fuck is you talking about?
I said to people who are grieving for the one they cared about and lost, not to the nigga who was murdered because he was a bad person. That's not the same fucking thing.
Then what are you talking about? I don't get what you're talking about.
Oh my God, bro.
What are you talking about? What is you talking about?
You said death is death. Right?
No, you said murder is murder.
You said there are degrees
Of murder.
Right, and I said, and to someone who's lost somebody, they don't care if it's manslaughter or fucking murder 1 or 2 or 3. Their person is gone. To the grieving. And then you brought up, no, if a wife whose husband gets killed in a car accident, but he was a rapist and a murderer, she wouldn't give a fuck. He was a bad person.
What if she was grieving first and then they brought up all this shit? What if she was like, oh, my husband's gonna go.
What if we move the goalposts? Would I make
Well, no,
the
I'm
kid?
saying. No,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
probably.
No, but I'm
You
saying, no.
probably would
Listen,
make
they
the
go,
kid.
hey, your husband was a bad
You see
dude.
how he just changed the goalposts?
No, I didn't.
And then he got louder?
No, I didn't. What I'm trying to say, because you always keep fucking talking and let me get in.
I was quiet.
No, it's not. Anyway, hey, speaking of which, no, look, I was going to say,
think it wasn't courteous.
Speaking of which, you hear about that case in Cincinnati where the cops killed that kid and then the dad
ran him over?
Oh,
Did he murder the guy?
Yeah.
So
but I don't know if it's the same dude that killed his kid, though. I think it was just a regular deputy. I mean, I'm not sure if it was the one that actually shot his son, because I don't think so. I think once you kill somebody on duty, aren't you like suspended until further investigation? I mean, it's not like you're in trouble, but they, you kill somebody, so you gotta take you off.
Not necessarily. Usually they give you administrative duty.
Yeah, administrative leave or something. Administrative leave, I think it is. Yeah. Well, so I don't think it was him, but long story short, he still ended up killing another deputy. He ran into him. Yeah. So, man, I mean,
that happened what? Saturday?
That happened this weekend.
Was it Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, that. And also, before we got here, remember, what about the fucking lady that called that kid a nigger? And then she got a GoFundMe.
I still haven't watched that.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, okay. Damn. Watch it and get back to me.
What happened?
She said, like, the little black kid, I guess, was on his own. She took something from her son. I mean, they're little kid. They're little. To the point of, she was holding the kid up in her kid up in his arms.
Toddlers?
Right? Toddlers, basically.
Preschool?
Yeah, about that. Maybe even younger. And they were
like 3-4 years old?
About like that. And they were at a playground. And she goes, and she called, and we got the tail end of it, but the black guy's going, so you call that kid the N-word? Because what? You call that kid an N-word. You don't call a whatever your old kid an N-word. And she flipped him off, and she goes, yeah. And they keep bleeping out. She said nigger. And so I think her thing's up to like 500, $500,000 now. Malik, check on that. But yeah, it's something like that.
Her GoFundMe?
Yeah, her GoFundMe. And she didn't do it. Somebody else set it up for her.
What is she raising a GoFundMe for?
Somebody else did it for her.
Are they, for what?
I have no idea.
Because
they said,
did she lose her job or something?
No, I mean, I think it happened this weekend too. It was at a playground in Rochester, Minnesota, and that came out, and people just started sending her money. Because I think they're gonna relocate.
Sending her money for what?
I think they want them to relocate or something like that. Relocation money or whatever.
Did she lose her job?
I don't know, Dion. And I mean, that's the weird thing about it. It happened on the weekend, so it was like, I don't think she lost her job. And people are just sending her money just for, I mean, it's like, because she's white and they felt like she was attacked.
Yeah, I think she's hit over 500K.
Yeah.
For what? That's crazy.
Just to send it to her because they felt like she was attacked.
I'm not a scream nigga in the park if that's all it takes to get $500,000.
Hey,
shit.
Me and my cousin I said, listen, the way shit is now, we're not coming back. I mean,
we can't come back, bro. It's ridiculous.
Listen, whatever semblance
They're making it rain on the races.
Listen, whatever semblance of whatever we had before, who showed up, it's fucking gone. And I can't see us coming back.
Yeah, you can't put the genie back in the bottle.
I mean, listen, it wasn't like we were all, hey,
you can't
buddy.
undo the monkey's paw, man. And we're on the last fucking nub.
That's the way I feel. My cousin go, no, I think,
When he gets back in office in 2028, that's when the paw closes and we're all fucked.
Man, listen. That Stephen Miller dude's he's a straight up white supremacist.
Of course.
Hexeth is. There's a lot of, anyway, but you understand, I think the whole 4 years that Biden was in, they were devising all this shit behind closed doors.
They've been doing it since from 2016 they started.
And like even Steve Miller said, we are never going to lose again. We're never going to lose. And they're working on a third term, and no one's really like trying. I mean,
it takes the Republicans to change the Constitution, which they will do. Because he'll say, hey, you either do what we say and keep getting the luxuries, or you know too much and off with your head.
Well, he'll be, 83, 84 if he goes back in at that time, right?
Yeah, he's not the president now. They don't tell him shit. Mm-hmm. He don't read it anyway.
He can't read.
All he does.
You ever watch him?
He's
He can't
the
read.
face to go out and scream at people and keep them interested.
He can't read.
While they do all the dirty work, he's the guy that's going, look over here, guys, while they go behind scenes and fucking pillage the coffers of every fucking person who wronged them, and
we're not going.
Yeah, it's been done.
It's horrible. It's horrible. But on the bright side, man, I'm shooting a movie. I'm in a movie, and it's going pretty well. It is going really well.
Nice.
I'm
happy for you.
Thank you. I can't really say what it's about, but I will say this: it's a pretty good. It's funny because before I got the movie, before I knew he got the part, I did one of my last movie reviews. And I said, man, this dude, I said, he's about to bust out and be a big star because he's landed a lot of roles, and now I think I'm like, he's about to go superstar role. I mean, because now his name is out there. He's in movies. He's in 2 current movies that are out in theaters now, and man. I mean, and I'm in the scenes with him.
Can you say
his name is Will Poulter. His name is Will Poulter.
Can you say if your character is a funny guy, a serious guy?
It's just a regular, more serious than funny. It's not. Definitely.
He's not cracking jokes.
Yeah, I'm not cracking jokes in this movie. But yeah, which is what I'm almost thinking of not putting it on my resume, because if you think about it, they always kind of stereotype if you say comic. And they try to put you. It's like, I want to be a dramatic actor anyway. So it's like, what I really want to do is be able to do enough stuff acting wise that I can do a play. Because I want to be taken seriously. I want to be able to do a play, but I want to get paid for it. I don't want to be do a play and then I have to hey, I ain't gonna be here for the weekend.
Small town theater.
Yeah, small town, like the lead character, the dishwasher at fucking El Toro's. To be or not to be? That is the question.
One day I'm going to leave the dishes and go to the dance floor. From dishes to dance. That's the name of the play.
The play gets shut down. What happened? Hey, where's the lead? He got shipped to El Salvador. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Yeah, man. They saw his tattoos. He gone.
He has tattoos. You see this MS-13 on his knuckles.
That Photoshop shit.
Photoshop. I've seen it. I saw the picture too, Mr. President.
Meanwhile, P. Hexeth has all these fucking white supremacist tattoos he thinks are Christian tattoos.
The nigga got leaked text message.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know the Bible that well, but isn't it like a sin to have your body tatted up? Isn't it? Because I remember there was a football player for University of Oklahoma. He's a black dude. Black people are always pseudo-religious. And the reason he didn't have any tattoos because he said it was something in the Bible about being tatted up.
Desecration on your skin.
So I was like, really? So he has Christian tattoos. I go, motherfucker, stop it. Just stop it.
Said I circumvented God's logic with human logic.
Yeah.
That's why we soak in the mud.
No one mentions the fact that the reason these text messages about fucking are getting leaked, he's an alcoholic. Anybody that says, I'll quit drinking once I get the job, and he still got the job? What is that fucking
said it while he's sipping.
Who says that while they're holding the drink? Hey, look here, man. If I get the job, no more of this shit. They go, you got the job.
He said,
Hold
let
on.
me tell you one more thing.
One more round of shots. And he's the Secretary of Defense. Anyway, listen, man.
This has been another episode.
This is a fun-ass episode. This was
we yelled at each other. We made fun of Malik.
We always make fun of Malik. Man, you know what, man? I hope Malik don't fucking have a screw loose and come in one day just, you know. then he.
Well, I tell you what, Malik, if you shoot him first, we'll laugh together. And then you can shoot me.
And then he gets arrested on Tuesday morning. Because that's when he's dropped. Anyway, thank y'all for listening, man. I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Yes, awesome. Thank you to our newest subscriber, whoever you were. Our number count went up by 1. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. And tell us what you guys want, man. We're always listening. I mean, I'm more of a YouTube guy. Dion, you do the other.
I love YouTube.
Yeah. So whatever you guys want, whatever you guys would like to hear more content of or less content of, tell us. We listen. We might not do it, but we listen. So yeah, I mean, it's all about us having a good time.
Yeah.
And us women, we'll get any subject, we'll make it funny eventually.
You support us, we support you guys
Yes.
by keep making the show. So make sure you head over to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. Become a Cancel Crew member for as little as $6. You get a bonus episode every month, plus early access to all the episodes. And there's t-shirts on the website with direct shipping to you at buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. I'm Dion Curry.
I'm BT back there on the ones and twos, not doing a goddamn thing. It's my leaky leak. And the leak stands for late as fuck. Anyway, I hope y'all had a good time. Thanks for watching. And until then, you know the word. Peace. Beef tallow.